Want to make a trade?
Howdy, Beefalo Bart here, and welcome. Alright, I'm actually not in the normal area. Yeah, it's nice. You can interact with the dog in a nice way instead of just shooting him in the streets like idiots. Alright. Nice doggy. So, if you haven't been keeping up with the division, quartermaster, specializations, yeah, everything you need. But this isn't Washington, D.C. This is New York. Alright, so let's go back to Washington, D.C. And specifically, well, let's go ahead and get into the actual map. After playing this game, I played Division 1 for, a couple years. Liked it. It had a lot of room for improvement. All games do. It's just a thing. Well, Division 2 came out. And not bad. I lost interest really quickly. I guess it's better whenever you're playing with friends. Even though playing with yourself is, still good and everything, I do it quite a bit. Playing by myself in games and stuff. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Sure. So, yeah. Division 2. Different ball game. It's a lot of the same, but enough different that it's nice.
Safe area detected.
Bounty added. Alright, so the normal game goes to level 30. And once you get level 30, you go from level 1 through 30 to what they consider to be in-game, which means, okay, you've got the gear score. You're trying to get a 500 gear score and, that kind of stuff. And they're trying to abolish the gear score deal, and then,
I thought desk work at the NSA was...
They brought in the new area, which is, New York City again, which was where the first division took place, but the map's totally different. I would have been okay if they had just put the original map in and not made it Christmas time. So, just take the snow off, let it be springtime or whatever, and use the same map. But they created a whole new map. Okay, that's fine. But they also added some new content to the original area, which is, well, of course, that's New York. That's by expansion. You have to pay for that. Camp White Oak, not a bad mission. Coney College, not bad. And then you've got, this is a stronghold mission. I haven't done that one yet. I'm going to go directly to the Coney Island safe house. Now, Coney Island has two different missions. One is the ballpark. Not bad. No, not bad. But the amusement park is what I'm going to feature in this video right here. And I really, I kind of like it. This game has got such a dark thing, and with what's going on in the world right now, with COVID-19 and all this, the whole backstory of the Division 2 is something called green poison, which is a man-made augmented version of smallpox where it's infecting people and killing people around the globe, and sounds kind of familiar. And even though you're not fighting infected people, so to speak, you've got the usual power struggle of things going on. Military, paramilitary, civilian gangs, things like that, which are pretty much dominating the landscape of what's going on. Now, hopefully they'll have reset so I can do a few spoilers in here. So if you're not into spoilers, okay. But if you've missed these, if you've played the game and you've missed this stuff on here, then it's worth looking into. Alright, ballpark, we're going to skip. We're going to walk down the street over here, and we're going to do the other one, which is, why I'm doing this video, for this particular map. Um, with the other events that are going on right now, one of them is polarity, and it's pretty cool, but it can be very harsh learning curve. Quick rundown of gear. Not specifically the greatest gear in the world, but as part of one of the events that's going on, um, you can get the new Striker gear set, which is what I'm wearing. And I probably should change the colors of it. Not enough light here to look at it. It's all kind of white and gray, but I can go in here and apparel, and here go into my clothing and can actually change it. Yellow. I don't know if it's going to show up good enough on here because this gear set is the way that it is. It's white and yellow. Oh, it's black and yellow. Yeah, it's not going to show up. But that's the clothing set that I'm wearing. I do have actual gear sets or clothing sets. This is Demolition. They took out the ability to wear these, which sucks because I like that one. The sharpshooter, and then got this one from a mission, and not many people seem to have this one, so it's kind of cool to have that, and it covers all of your gear so that you can actually see the way it looks. Clothing wise, just a quick rundown. I got a bunch of stuff, everything from suits to military to cowboy to all kind of stuff. I change it up every so often just to kind of suit my taste. But I am wearing the full striker set, and it gives you your buff to when you wear 2, 3, and 4 pieces. Increase to weapon handling, rate of fire, core attributes. I could probably tweak a little bit, but got weapon damage and repair skills, which comes in handy. Again, all striker stuff. With that weapon damage and skill damage, probably with stuff that I've got, like that, weapons damage is maxed. I mean, that's nice. Status effects. I don't have any mods in it whatsoever, which I probably should do. And if you do mod, you can look here. Critical hit damage is pretty much all I've got, but we'll put that one in. Do I have any more slots? New. Okay. I guess I should pay attention to gear that actually has slots in it. Does this one have any? Yeah, it does. Critical hit chance. That one's currently in use. Yeah, we'll put that one in there. And I don't think, not all of the pieces have the ability to use these. Stop moving. Critical hit chance 3.7. Do that. Anything I can do to increase my chance of actually doing critical hit. Any slots? No. I guess I should have paid attention to this before. Nothing. And nothing. Okay. Current weapons right now, I am using the Glory Days, which was from one of the events as a reward. I'm also using the custom M44. Both set up for trying to do as much damage as I can. I'm not usually into damage. I'm usually into skill stuff, being lazy, throwing Seeker Mines. I do have Lady Death. This ACR looks potentially like it's going to be better, but when you look at the overall stats, I mean, maxed out on headshot damage, high on health damage, and assault rifle damage, that's pretty good overall. And if it gets to the point where I need something, I run out of ammo for those. I've got other ones like Dark Winter, which is a submachine gun, which use a different ammo type. Safety distance, probably be pretty good to work with. Tommy gun. I've got light machine guns, 2 M60s, just because I like M60s. Custom L86 I have not set up yet. Probably won't use. This is actually pretty good overall. Maxed out on damaged targets out of cover and damaged armor. So for a boss fight, this is actually a pretty good one. For general hosing down bad guys with the bonus to magazine size, and it's silenced, and it's just cool. Does pretty good overall. Bullet hose damage wise, decent. Some shotguns, various stuff. These I just have because I collect them. Then if I want to be stupid, then I got a Slayer, which shoots snowballs with rocks inside of it. And it will temporarily incapacitate a target, so you can switch to a different weapon and just hose them down. It's just a fun gun. It was from the holidays. It's level 30 and I'm level 40. Alright, let's get into it. Better or for worse. The arcade. And what we need to do here is mission options. Normal difficulty is fine. I just want to show the mission. I don't know. Well, let's just do it as story, just to keep up. And there we go. Just because that's what I have experience with playing was from the story mode.
Chernenko and Keener must have been brewing something big. Can't let Dolores find Keener. We need to bring him in to figure out exactly what he's been up to. Head through the arcade to get into the park.
Alright, so this is Coney Island amusement park. Never been to the real Coney Island, so I can't say how good or bad this is. But the whole concept here is, let's go ahead and do this and this.
Take him out.
Radio intercepted.
Sam, division spotted by the arcade.
Using a light machine gun here, probably no good because they're going to hide and
It's some other fucking agent in my way.
potty
Understood, ma'am.
mouth. Sniper does a pretty good job with guys that are hiding and playing this frickin' peekaboo. Especially if you want to keep them to where, if you want to keep heads down and rely on your seeker mines, that's one thing. Yeah, I just shot him in the elbow and did that much damage. And if you get tired of playing peekaboo, when your seeker mines are ready again. Where you going? Just still. Alright, so Grenadiers are number one. If you're really paying attention to what you're doing in the game, you really need to be doing target prioritization. Now, this is an arcade. One thing, keep your eye out for the different arcade machines. Whenever you're playing through these missions, there's a lot of loot that most people will miss if you're not paying attention. So I've cleared the room. I'm going to go ahead and just take a peek around, take a look at things. I'm going to break out my pistol because pistols have infinite ammo. The natural inquisitive nature of just shooting everything. Okay, whatever. But keep your eyes open. There are going to be areas that have hidden loot that you may not be able to get to unless you figure out the sequence of events. Look for panels that might be yellow. Yellow ones mean they can be shot. And they control something. Check all doors, and especially ones with windows, and take a peek through and see if there's anything behind it. There's also the fact that with perks and all this kind of stuff, you can see things through the walls at times. Loot everything. You never know.
Ma'am, the division managed to extract Chernenko. We've lost the asset. We'll retrieve him later.
Yes.
Focus on Keener.
Alright, so this room right here, a lot of people will just potty mouth shut up and just kind of get caught up into the whole thing and just roll right through this room. Oh, well, there's an ammo box. Why is there an ammo box here? Well, it usually means that there's something going to happen afterwards. Now, first off, naturally me, I like shooting things. So I came over here and shot the ducks. But as I looked over, there's a weapons crate in there. There's a couple crates in there. Well, how do I get in there? So I looked around. I couldn't see anything specifically like a box to shoot. So I started with these guys. Pistol, infinite ammo. Having a pistol with a large magazine capacity is very helpful for this map and for this part. I was like, maybe, you know, well, this was fun, and then, well, hell, maybe this might actually be the trigger. Trigger or not, it's fun. And all duck shot. I play a little sound saying that you basically have won. Every time you hit one of the ducks, it makes a noise, but nothing happened. I'm like, well, what the hell? And I was getting ready to give up, and it's like, you know, I'll look around a little bit more. I noticed you had the whack-a-mole thing over here. So, wait till each one of them pop up. If you shoot all of them, they won't, once you shoot one, it will not come back up. If you miss, it'll come back up again. And they're random of which one comes up when. So it makes a little noise also whenever you hit them. And you're gonna come up again? Nope. Really? So I'm just goofing around. I'm like, okay, cool. You know, I'll sit here and I'll shoot the whack-a-mole. And so I'll open for this one. Just move over to the next. Middle one gonna come up next. Yep. So you sit here and you shoot these. Has nothing to do with the main story of the game, but you know, it is entertaining. Missed. Try to rush the shot. You gonna come up again? Yep. And I missed. Come on, here we go. How about you? You can come back up again? And once they're all down, door opens up. Yay. And there was much rejoicing. Nice shotgun, shield mod, gloves, and some grenades in case you were out. So, little things like that. I absolutely love it. Solar Park. So without actually taking the time to do all that, I mean, what did I get? A little bit of loot, nothing great, but still, it's fun. Adding fun to maps is an important, I mean really important thing. As far as I know, these don't do anything. Alright, so lots of bad guys in here. Anybody with those Wi-Fi signal things above their head and grenadiers need to be your first priority. Take them down as quick as possible. And always good to reduce the number of weapons that can shoot back at you. So everybody, I will take down red first, just simply because they have the ability to, well, not first, but after any grenadiers and guys with the Wi-Fi signal above their head, they're engineers basically. They can deploy everything from drones to robots to what have you. You asshole. There is some terrain issues in here that you will shoot the wall. Get the doggy out as quick as possible, and usually it will stun people around him. Alright, that's a sniper bot. We'll switch over to... those are shock rounds. I love shock rounds. Grenadiers with magic grenades. Really? That was a miss? There we go. Be shot. Yeah, I thought his head was going to be higher. Sniper is also good. Kind of hard to get perfect on the snipers. Oh, those magic grenades. Headshots whenever possible. See you to kill you.
Spotted Dolores and a patrol moving toward the Ferris wheel.
Alright, so...
A number of Black Tuskers staying behind on the street. Looks like a trap.
Also, if you're not actively using your healing drone, put them away. Fucking hell. Wrong key again. So, yeah. And if you can help it, wait until your cooldown is ready on your skills before going into the next room. Especially if you hit the frickin' button for your Seeker Mine by mistake. Pick up any loot. Main reason to pick up loot, even if it's not good, is so you can sell it. And shooting things is fun. Check places. You never know where you're going to find loot. And even if it's not usable loot, look at the stats, because you might be able to roll off the stats on it so that you can use it on something else. That might need one. You've got 2 good stats on it, but just the third is meh. You're able to go ahead and remove that and then put it onto something else. So those are fun. Nice little secret back there for the that other part. The combat, I got it tweaked down because that's not what I'm trying to focus on here. It's just the coolness level of the map. The battle is behind me, by the way. And last time I played this one, I just ran up here and...
These explosions are really messing up the park.
So you got bumper cars over there, merry-go-round here. Time for some glory days. You didn't die. You should have died. Seriously. Now, it's not a bad place to sit back. Fireworks, I love them. Oh, magic grenades. They'll go behind barricades. And sniper's good to use with something like this. So you're not sitting here trying to pick up a headshot out of behind bushes and shit like that. Medium range, yeah, go ahead and nose them down. When they start deploying those stupid ass drones, but Seekers are really, really handy for keeping them down. Seriously. Potato. Get on cover, stupid.
Vital signs critical.
Magic grenades. How they can get them to land right behind a barricade. Alright, so I've sit here and watched on one where the NPC was completely behind a barricade and was just hosing me down. Excuse me. Oh. Wow. Potato. Try to anticipate their movement, and then when they don't do what I'm thinking they're going to do, enjoy the shock, enjoy the headshot, and enjoy the shock, and die. More you assholes. Then you're going to have a big guy come out that, here very, very soon. Go ahead and do your thing, Seeker. Love the shock rounds. Here's our big guy. And I'm about to run out of shock rounds. I got one left. Oh. You really want to get the pack on the back of this guy. Yes, I know, you're awesome and you can shoot a lot of bullets. From a distance, he doesn't hurt all that much. But the problem he's going to run into is... Ah, shit. There we go. Is his little buddies. Especially ones that, send out the drones and stuff. He said, while he's still at a distance, do your best to shoot the pack on his back. And right there. And of course, you move right at the right time. No matter how lovely the numbers are on the shots you're making, million points and on up. 672 doesn't matter. It's just like, alright, it's down now. Shoot around the waistline. You shoot me in the crotch and you're going to have my full attention anyway. But it seems to be the weak spots for him is going to be their armor. So you're basically trying to remove their armor by shooting this freaking belt buckle. And yes, I could use my grenade launcher, but it seems to be a waste. I've dumped 2 full magazines of a grenade launcher directly into one of those guys, and it did nothing. See all these millions of points that are coming up from damage you're doing? Nothing. If you're not directly taking the armor away, then no point. There's a lot of loot in New York. There's always going to be little things you can shoot that pointless to the story of the game, but fun, nice little extra touches. But you always got to keep your eyes out, like the arcade, for hidden little specials for loot. There's at least 1 or 2 more. We'll get to them here in just a minute. These guys. Gas cans, but that is fireworks. Gotta love it. Little extra touches that go into the map that just add fun. Like a floating turtle. Pistols in this game have infinite ammo, infinite reloads. Basically, you do have a magazine capacity. In this case, it's 27 rounds in this gun. It's not super high damage, but it's a high capacity. For shooting things, for seeing if they're something that needs to be shot, for whatever, locks and things like that, I prefer. This is where it gets fun. It was already kind of fun, but freaky something. Just because this is where you gotta go doesn't mean that's where you have to go right now. Always look to see if there's anything else hidden around. Like, okay, is there anything up here? Can I climb on top of this truck? Because you never know. You really never know until you climb up there and look. And there's, like I said, this New York map seems to be really thick with loot. Fireworks and gas can. But you never know what you're going to find until you get up there. As far as I remember, there's nothing up there. Alright, so let's gear up. Or, yeah, ammo. I know I gotta pull this lever, but like I said, I'm always looking around, seeing if there's anything else to loot. Look, you look over here, you got hands coming out of the walls. Regular and zombie hands. You got Stu right here. You shoot him, he'll fall down. The fake fire coming from the lanterns. Things like you would see in a haunted house or a haunted mansion or whatever. Always look around. Check things out. Not just because, you know, it might be from loot. Developers went through a lot to make these maps as cool as they are. And if you just run through and don't pay attention, you're missing out on little Easter eggs here and there. Hands don't do anything, but shoot the skeletons off the walls. Shoot the rats. Alive and otherwise. It's if you don't have potato aim like I do right now, for some reason. It's like, let's do it up here. If you don't know that that kind of stuff is going to happen, you'll be like, oh crap, oh shit. And yeah, there is guys here. Hello. And I'm sitting here just playing around, so keep your eyes open in general. What do you want? Reload. If your armor is weak and poor, or if you just want to play smarter, always try to make them come to you. Don't go to them. See, they're going to run in here one by one and get their ass kicked. I'm going to reload between bad guys, even though I hate that kind of ammo system. But in this game, this is what it is, so do what you got to do. Between bad guys, reload. Alright, so now bad guys are gone. Switch back to my pistol. Look around, see if there's anything to loot. Check out the scenery. Alright, I see a loot box right there. The orange glow. May not be the box that's right there, but something is there that's lootable. See if I can get to it from the other secret. But I didn't notice that before. But there is a lootable object that's in here. Indicators, yellow. I don't know if you can tell because it's dark and everything else. Yellow piping and stuff like that usually means that's their electrical connector that goes to the trigger that opens it up. So that goes up to the ceiling and I don't see where it goes. So look above it. Can't climb up there. The lighting that's in here is going to make it tough. You can see that yellow cable is going across there. Look, is there anything in there? No. I'll see if there's a way to get into that other room there. Oh, there are people in here still. Hi. You hiding from me? Not nice to keep hiding from people. I'm trying to check things out and you're up here hiding?
Hit the target.
You know what? Yeah, I got to die. I got things that I want to look at. Oh, secret mines are so awesome.
I can do this.
Oh. You still alive? How about now? So. Red. Not usable. Yellow pipes coming out of the wall. Can't interact with those. Yes, it wants me to go over there. That thing freaks me out still. There was a... Is it here? Yeah, see there's loot inside here. I can't get to because that door is locked. And it's locked by magic. So you got to figure out how and where. If you look, there's yellow cable that's going across the ground. It's over here. Goes all the way over here. Goes up there and shoot the box. Did that do it? Yep. Shooting that box will open up that door. Anything good? No. But see, to me, this is part of the fun of playing the game, is being able to find these little things like that. Finding the Shade Tech caches, the same way. No, I'm not getting scared, just... This one's gonna bug me. I can see that there's something to loot and I can't get to it. What am I missing here? I don't know if that yellow cable actually goes to it or not. But I can see it loops back around and goes over here. So you don't... See, these guys are back. I already shot them off the wall. And I shot that guy off right there. We'll see if they come back. Not hypercritical that I get every single solitary piece of loot out of this entire freaking map. You stop that. But it will bug me that I can't get to it, even though I don't need it. I've got the gear that I need is good enough to get the job done. I don't need any more. I got more weapons than I know what to do with. But it will bug me that I can't get that one. Like that guy, you can shoot him out of the window. I can't destroy these things, but... Alright, I know. Get back to the damn mission. But anytime you see those yellow cables, there's usually something around you can shoot that will trigger a door or what have you. Ouch, damn it. That's so rude. I just walked in the door and you're greeting me with automatic gunfire. Here, have one of those while I take a sip of coffee.
Fuck you!
What you say to me? Damn potty mouth. Yeah, I'm looking for loot whenever there's a battle at hand here. I saw you up there. Yes. Deploy your magic armor. Pay attention to your ammo count. Here, have another magic secret mine. Yeah, I hesitated. Spiders on the wall. Nice and creepy. Alright, you're not gonna come after me. I'll have to come after you. This turned out to be a pretty good setup for me, for my lack of skill. Let's see. Alright. Magic drawing gotta go away. Nice creepy vibe going on. That is gonna have done something. Resupply before we go in the next door. My cooldowns are ready. Those aren't usually there unless they do something. Shock rounds. No, I don't see anything. I think it looks to be the way it was before. So what did they operate? Shot them, they blew up. I don't see any obvious wires that would go to anything, so I have no idea. Big giant rat. Oh, stupid ass. You know that the F key opens up the damn door. Any other game, and any of the shit that I'm creating game-wise, E key is for interaction, not for throwing a grenade or something of that nature. So, but in here, everything is F to interact, and it just doesn't make sense to me. So now I have a 30 seconds before I can use my Seeker Mine, because it's not smart enough to automatically track. And I'm sitting here at the door because I know that as soon as I go in, the spawns are going to start. So I'm just waiting for that to come up for my Seeker Mine. The big spooky tree, the spooky noises, the sound, the fog, the smoke, the music, everything is working together well to create this nice ambience for a whole different kind of environment. There's nothing back here. I did come back here. It'd be nice if we had flashlights too. And don't remember if there was anything to trigger here. We come back and go through that way. So I wondered about that because I know that there's loot behind that door that I saw before, and it's like, well, hell, I can't get to it, and that kind of stuff. You come in here, use the laptop, set off the chain of events. Me. There's more junk to sell.
It gets cold in here at night.
Don't care. Don't care. Don't care. Don't care. Don't care. Don't care. I'm sorry. Did I mention that I might not care? Neutralize a Black Tusk threat and Dolores Jones.
Hostiles detected.
So say hello to my little friend. Wait, y'all. These are cleaners. You got some shield rushers. Just aim for the ankles. When you're not shooting out the
I just spotted Dolores
train.
on patrol on the boardwalk. Looks like they barely managed to pass by a group of cleaners.
Alright, so clean up your mess and head to the next room. I don't recall there being anything in here to get, but I may be wrong. One last quick look. Because to me it looks like that's piping for something. It might just be the border for holding up the prop. But again, never hurts to just take a peek around. You never know what you're going to find. Okay, let's move on. So for game devs, you can learn a lot from this kind of example. Always looking around, seeing if there's something I can interact with. And sure, I miss things, but oh yeah, I forgot about this part. Not this section here, but it's one of the other, or another part, but yeah, I'm not gonna wait for you to come to me. You zigged when you should have zagged there, bro. Shove that flamethrower up your ass. When possible, cleaners, especially the flamethrower guys, they have this really big tank full of, oh, this is McGinty, I forgot about him. Pain in the ass. shoot the big flammable tank on their back, and they tend to blow up. You'll see the nice flame coming off of it. You know what? Stick your head up. Got something for you. Like that. I don't want a headshot. I mean, they're nice, but well, that tank shot. Come on, stick your damn head up.
Listen.
Screw it, I'll take a
Spread the
headshot.
fuck out. Cleaners, division, whoever the hell is in our way, empty a fucking mag in their head. Is that clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Such hostility.
Okay, get ready, Agent, because they look ready for you. Expect contact
Really?
right inside the old park.
So it means they're actually going to shoot at me now. I should be worried. So yeah. ABL, always be looking. Need that. How am I using first aid kits? There's loot every frickin' where, as long as you look for it. I've actually, in short trips, last night, maybe 30 minutes doing a walk around in the city, just screwing around, nothing major, and ended up with full inventory. I was having to deconstruct shit on while in the field so I could pick up other stuff. Getting just the random junk loot is one thing, but actually getting water, food, and stuff that the NPC bases can use. Alright, we're going to try to run this guy down as quick as possible. Last time I did this pretty good. Ripped down his armor, and then he's done. Then just chill for a second and get caught up. Dodge the magic hand grenades from the grenade launchers. And secret out.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
Magic grenades.
Ma'am, there are cleaners everywhere.
Kill them, dumbass. It's easy. Aim and pull the fucking trigger.
There are too many.
Such hostility.
Can someone get a fucking mark on Keener?
You know. He's shooting at me. I think I'll run back out in the open again. Of course, for my potato aim tonight, safest place to be is in front of my weapon. And guess what? Say hello to my little friend. You're gonna die. Oh, goody sniper. You know what? Say hello to my big friend. What in the fuck? How you gonna get back up from the dead? Oh, that's defibrillator and that was a medic and a drone. Are you still shooting at me? Here, enjoy one of those. Enjoy them. Wait, sniper's back up alive too. Because, you know, a 7.62 by 54 round can't possibly penetrate a 2x2 post. Oh, goody. I think that medic is still alive. You've got to die. You know what? You starting to annoy me over there. I'm trying to kill your medic friend. Medic's gotta go. You're a punk. You die quick. The rest of you I ain't worried about. The damn medic was going around bringing everybody back up. And you over here, you've been pissing me off. It's time for you to go away. You're shooting me. Oh no.
Dolores and the rest of her patrol are headed to the roller coaster.
Don't give a shit about Dolores.
Northeast of your position.
We'll get
It's
Dolores.
riddled with cleaners.
Alright, quick peek around, then we'll head after Dolores. Anything worth looking at? Not here. Roller coaster that I can't ride. It sucks, I want to ride a roller coaster. Smoking is prohibited in Solar Park. Well, smoking that ass. Don't think there was any loot here. Again, there's just, I guess, just for if anybody's standing nearby, they get electrocuted if they're standing by it. And that whack-a-mole didn't really have anything. It was nice that they had added this in here. It's a way of making you jump down. You're gonna blow up the damn roller coaster. You're an asshole. You setting people on fire? Not nice. Really, I don't know why, but I enjoy killing the cleaners with fire. What did they... Who the hell just shot me from nowhere? There, play with that. I'll pick up this loot. Yeah, I got you. I know you're awesome. Your ass dead now.
I thought you'd be dead by now, but you are one tough cookie.
Come out of your little hidey hole, you fucking coward. And I'll show you exactly how tough I am.
Thanks.
Hostilities.
Keener? Keener! Ah! You goddamn motherfucking piece of shit!
Such a potty mouth.
I've got eyes on Dolores and the surviving members of her unit by the collapsed coaster.
I mean, seriously. Is all that foul mouth necessary? Alright, so... Loot. How do I get there? It wouldn't let me just climb over. Is it there? Well, I gotta open that gate to go through anyway, so we'll get it then. In the loot by Kyong. seeing anything. There was something that was right there before. It was one of the phones with the story message stuff. Oh, M45A1. Too bad it's purple instead of yellow. Okay. Moving right along. I can do this mission a whole lot faster, just steady moving and blowing shit up and whatnot, but really, most of the point of doing this video was actually to showcase the sheer amount of frickin' loot and the couple places where there was actually loot that most people didn't know about, maybe, or didn't know how to get to, which was in the actual arcade portion. Yes, yes, yes. I know you want me to drop down and then get locked in, and then I can't come back. So once I go here, I can't return. Warning, no respawn zone. Let's see. No. Here's a. I don't remember. Is this one or the other one? But there's where basically, I think it's the other one where you get hit with mortar teams.
I know I sure as fuck am.
Really, Miss Potty Mouth? You're ready to kill some division agents? Because 5.56 definitely can't penetrate, you know, a little bit of scrap wood. I don't care about ammo, because I'm sitting next to an ammo resupply box. I have infinite ammo as long as I'm right here.
Troops in contact! Over! They're gonna flank! Another dead asshole!
Would you stop getting in the way of the guy that I'm shooting? I'm trying to kill your friend. You know what? Have one of those.
Serious trauma detected.
That got repaired, so we can't have that. Yeah. He was the one I was trying to kill, and his buddies got in the way. Get up. The 5.56 cannot penetrate a 2x4. I know, it's a game, and I know exactly why it's not penetrating. Because the developers didn't make it penetrate, or have penetration values, or... Who the fuck is shooting me now? You, eat a dick. Yes, you're shooting me. Have a shock. And then we'll get to you. Have a shock. How did that miss? How did that miss? Alright, stick your head up. I'm tired of playing with your ass. No, enough. Not mistaken, there was a sniper that was up here. Maybe it's Dolores who shows up and then goes up there. New podcast is coming from the helicopters. And oh goody, heavy gunner. Alright. Reduce the number that can shoot back at you. We're gonna have to run because heavy dude's coming. Reload faster. Shoot him in his nuts. Anybody else? Sure, we're up on our grenades. There is somebody right there. That's Dolores. Of course.
Killed.
Alright, so I gotta do all that all over again. Yay. But, guess what? There's loot on the ground over there.
Alright. Who's up for killing some division agents? I know I sure as fuck am.
It's because I knew that there was still somebody out there and I didn't think about it, that was actually the boss.
Taking fire.
This guy's gotta go. And medic's gotta go.
What the stage?
Probably should change over to one of my light machine guns. In fact, I think I'm gonna go ahead and do that really quickly. And let's go with you. Now, the upside is bullets. 100 rounds. Downside is rate of fire is high as hell. But I can just do that and reload. Alright, now we got these dipshits who are coming in. Medic's gotta go. You give me the heavy and
Yes,
those other
I'll
guys.
take care of your sorry ass before I can get to Tina.
Oh. And you up there, I can silence you. So, knowing that she's there, keep her suppressed. This is a hell of a damn gun. Look at the barrel glowing. Not a necessary thing for the game, but cool as shit. No, you keep your freaking head down. Nobody needs you up here yet, until your little boyfriends are dead. In fact, since all your boyfriends are dead, let's go back to Classic M60. Let's go to 249. I don't ever use this thing. Come on, shithead. Stick your damn head up. I just want to get this barrel hot. Come on, potty mouth. Stick your damn head up. downside to the light machine guns is they will suppress them. The upside is it will suppress them. So sometimes you want them to just get their freaking heads down. And it's going to get shittier, because I just did 950,000 damage to your ass. $672. Oh no. You fell down. Did you hurt our ego? Alright, who the hell is alive? Like it? You like it? How about now? Come on, stick your head up. Thank you.
Ma'am?
Cutscene. Yay.
Agent, it looks like the Black Tusk are retreating.
We want to skip that because we want you to play the game.
Jolt is gone. We failed the mission.
Keener, that son of a bitch. Not only did he manipulate
Alright,
the Black
so
Tusk, he suckered us too.
that's the mission.
At least we have Chernenko and can find out what he knows.
Good stuff.
It's pretty clear
Enjoy
that
the
Keener
map.
is planning something big. With Chernenko's intel, hopefully
Could have done a lot
we can
faster,
stop whatever
but
Keener is planning.
whatever.
Good job, Agent. It's been a pleasure working with you.
It's been a pleasure, huh? How much of a pleasure? Enough to call me back on Taco Tuesday? Yes, no? I guess not. Alright. To exit, all you do is walk over here and hold F next to that. But I'm just going to walk around, check things out. See what all kind of magic loots we got. And go back to my rifle. And number 2. Let's go back to Glory Days. So we got another vector. Don't need you. You go bye-bye. Hitting V next to it tags it as deletion, or tags it for junk. And you can sell everything that's tagged as junk later at one time. Honey Badger was a decent weapon. I've been using the Glory Days and like it. Shotgun's not bad. I don't use shotguns. $1 million damage with that, or that. Son of a bitch. That's a little bit of damage. If you're into fast, rushing around back and forth and fast-paced action, shotgun is not a bad weapon to go with. That and submachine guns. If you're a no-skill hack like I am, then I would say light machine guns, sniper rifles, and I don't need you. I don't need you. Skill builds with explosives. High explosive resistance. Might keep that for now. I don't really ever care about explosive resistance. And I got higher on weapon damage. Looking at the skills. Now see this, I've got bound to another build. And I've already recalibrated one thing on it, I think. But if you see something like this, higher skill damage, then I might rip that out of there. So I'll save that for now. I can go to recalibration station and actually remove stuff. Like, see, that's maxed out on hazard protection. Even though I don't really need that, I'll keep it and then I'll extract that. You can tell by the little thing underneath the circle there that this is a stat that's maxed out, or is a really good stat to look out for, so you don't just accidentally just delete something that might actually have something good on it. It's like this. Meh. This one, there's a mark underneath there. I believe that's because I have a higher skill that I can apply to it. If I want to, I can improve that item. And you no good, you no good, you no good, and you no good. And mods that can be applied to stuff like skill haste and so forth. You can improve the I don't use this at all, the chem launcher. So I just get rid of the mods. There's no point in me keeping them because I'm not using it. Shield, I don't use either. I might later, so that's why I'm kind of hanging on to them. Defensive and offensive mods that can go in your armor. And anything else as a pistol. Sadly, that's actually not bad. I love 1911, so I'm going to hang on to it because I'm a sucker for 1911s. But this one lets me change out the optic. Muzzle. Let's put an Osprey on there. And let's put that on there. Bonus to magazine capacity. I'm not going to change the paint on it probably because it's an M45. If it was just a standard 1911, I might change it out, but I'm not going to change the skin on it. So I'll keep it just because it's a 1911 that I can totally deck out. Got the Officer's M9. It's maxed out on slots you can put in. Standard 1911. The Diceros. It's not a Diceros. It's actually the Rhino. That just because I like the 586 and 686. And that's what I'm using now because of its absurd amount of ammo. Like 27 rounds. More long guns than I care to shake a stick at. This is my primary sniper, and this is what you saw me use the Glory Days Lady Death. It's a chopped up pistol caliber carbine with a collapsible stock on it. G28 I am not going to use, more than likely. I just haven't gotten rid of it yet. I use it as an example of how you can modify the rifles. So, scope, if I wanted to use this as a marksmanship rifle, a designated marksman rifle, basically a semi-automatic sniper, which is not going to be super accurate to begin with. You can lose reload speed by 10%, but get headshot damage. More than likely, what I usually do is something like this for a semi-automatic DMR. Critical hit chance, which is good. If it's automatic, fully automatic, then I tend to go with that for the stability and accuracy. You'll lose accuracy, which is okay if you want to spray and pray. Critical hit damage is good, but I like to add stability, so I'll put it on in the form of a silencer because silencers are cool. And then, of course, critical hit chance, because critical hits are awesome. And I can either do headshot damage or stability, because, you know, changing your magazine decides whether or not you can make a headshot or have more stability. But I'll go with stability. And then I can put a paint job on it. So, all sorts of weapons. I need to get rid of a bunch. I don't modify the paint on my Tommies because, you know, I wanted to have World War II and Vietnam and a different era of weapons. So if I want to change the way that I look, I can use this. If I want to use a Tommy gun and have that World War II style or gangster thing, I've got a suit with, you know, fedora that I can be the gangster, or I can go World War II style with World War II camo set that I've got. If I want to go more my era M60 classic, if I want to go more modern, go with the stoner. Shotgun. I also have the 1886, not on me, but it's in the mustache, which is a lever action rifle. And there's no cowboy revolvers that I've seen so far. Classic M1A. Try to keep it as normal as possible. I did put a scope on it and laser, but whatever. But that or that, and I will go to my map, and if you scroll out, you can I thought I could go from here straight back, but whatever. Fast travel to the safe house, and then we can go back to the regular map. And then we'll look at the one last thing. I'm gonna get out of here. Go back to the map, and then return to DC. Any day now. Directive 51. Not Area 51, but Directive 51. This is what's going to be happening soon in America anyway. Presidential act that allows division agents to be called up and protect the White House and primary assets. And quell the riots and gangs and so forth that are too aggressive for normal police actions. So...
Entering safe area.
There's no such thing as a safe area. So, the polarity switch, to explain that the best way possible is your arm gets polarity. This is weird. Positive or negative. Your enemies have polarity, either positive or negative, and it changes. Every time you reload your magazine, you go from positive to negative or negative to positive. You change polarity by changing or reloading your magazine. Makes no sense. If you shoot somebody that is the opposite polarity, you get stunned. You get zapped. And you're like that for like 2 or 3 seconds, and you can't do anything to fight back. If you are in cover, it'll make you stand up, and then everybody on the planet starts shooting at your ass. So you're screwed. So you have to make sure you're shooting people who are only the same as what your weapon is set at. And if you got a bunch of negative polarity running around and you're positive polarity on your weapon, you have to reload your magazine, or else you're going to get zapped every time you pull the trigger on somebody. So discharge off 1 round, hit R to reload, and then match your polarity with what target you're shooting at. It's a challenge to keep up with it, but I'm not doing it right now because it is kind of sucky. And until you figure it out, it really, really sucks. So page 1 of the season 1, you get Striker Backpack on your first level. And then level 2, you get Striker Mask, and 3, the knee pads. 4, you get the Glory Days rifle, which is what I'm using now. And then 5, you get the Negev, which is what I was using in that other map. But you're also getting, for 1, you get a season 1 cache, 2 random season exclusive items, die pack, apparel cache keys, recalibration crafting materials, which comes in handy when you're recrafting your weapons. The clothing set of Striker. So if you want to do the full Striker setup, then you can wear the clothing and the armor to go along with it. You get the holster at 6, gloves at 7, vest at 8, 9, you get a Devil's Due backpack, and you get an arm patch and a skin here at level 10. You get textile currency, which is a premium currency that you can't buy. It's what you get whenever you get an apparel cache, and it has the same shit you've already got. So next up for me is these knee pads and another die pack.
Incoming backup request.
Fuck your backup request. At 15, get the boomstick and a custom skin for it. The next weapon is at 20, which is the Everlasting Gaze with its own custom, shark tooth camouflage skin there. Kind of cool. But I also want the backup boomstick and its own unique skin. So whenever I want to go play cowboy, I can dress up as cowboy clothing and use cowboy style weapons. Boomstick and backup boomstick and lever action rifle. So then at 30, you get Dark Winter, which is another Chris Vector with a custom skin. At 35, you get a unique skin for your M249 weapon, any 249 you want. There's armor along the way too, but me, I'm just in it for the guns. And then the White Death at 45. Next weapon is at 52, which is the Maniac, an AK with modern hardware. Another Negev called Carnage, and you get Air Dance Emote, which cool. Baker's Dozen, 57. The Quiet Roar, which is a Stoner LMG, pretty cool, level 65. Another Dance at 70. A FAMAS called Burnout at 72. PP-19 called Cold Relations at 80. Good Times, an M60 at 85. At 90, the Surge, which is an LVOAC in this game, which is just another freaking M4, but it doesn't full auto. And another emote. New Reliable, an RPK-74, and that's it for weapons. I've already got the Negev and Glory Days. So for me, the next one is Boomstick, which is what I'm working for. Essentially, you can go from level 1 through 5 just by walking around the city, doing things, go out there, complete missions, whatever. The more you do, the more XP you earn, and the XP also goes towards this. And realistically, just a little bit of screwing around for a couple hours, you can do 5 levels easily in a couple hours. More if you go around and even if you don't have the New York expansion, you can go back and do any of these main missions over again. You can go and clear Outpost. You can go roam the streets and take out bad guys. Raid. Interesting. Part of the manhunt mission stuff, where if you're doing part of the other thing that's going on, the legacy activity, which I'm not, you're basically going through and clearing these out all over again and doing that. Increase loot for all locations. Assault rifle. Nice. Yeah, I could care less about it right now. I'm just doing my thing. So I'll probably go back to New York, or I'll either... I haven't done the Manning Zoo Stronghold yet. I don't know if it's something I can solo or not, but you can look through the rewards list and see what's worthwhile. You get a shotgun, carbine 7, and different brands of gear. Last thing to follow, check the vendors, always.
Nice to see you, Agent.
Honey Badger right there. And it's not bad overall. Not great, but it's not bad. And this is what I was using for quite a bit earlier yesterday, and the day before yesterday and some yesterday. So I switched over and actually started using Glory Days. And I think that's actually the pistol I'm using right now too. This is a relatively new weapon in the game too. I went ahead and just snatched up 2 of them. And then I ended up finding one out in the wild, killing bad guys. But look at them for their stats. See if there's any really high stats. And if nothing else, buy it so you can break them down. And to break the stuff down, it's relatively easy. Come right over here. Go to Recalibration Library. Pick an item. And let's see, weapon damage. I'm good up to 15. Armor, I'm good up to that. Other attributes, okay, critical hit damage. I'm not going to take it off of what I'm wearing. But if this had a high stat, I could extract it here and then go back in and put a new one in it. If I've got a better one than that, I can actually put it on. So if I go to recalibration station and look at my knee pads, and look, I got a couple pairs of strikers, but I got weapon damage and health. I'm not currently wearing this one, but if I want to add that, it's almost maxed out armor stat or weapon damage. I've got a higher rate on weapon damage here. What do I have? That's 12.8. So yeah, that's great. Health. So if I wanted to change my health, I can actually change that health out with armor regen or critical hit chance. I'm not going to right now, but all I would have to do is just select, choose which one, and hold down X. Same thing with your weapons, like marksmanship rifle. I'm using this, and it's got 8% marksman rifle damage, but I have 11 stored that I ripped out of another weapon. So I should probably do that. I got a 95% headshot damage, which is better than what's on here. I don't have anything for this slot, and I don't have anything in the talent slot. So if I wanted to, I could go ahead and bump this up and go from 8% to 11%. So let's select that and transfer. And I'll go from 8 to 11%. But once I've done that, I've locked this weapon. I can never change anything on it again unless I get a higher version of this. Then I can keep upgrading that. But once I've upgraded that, I can no longer go back and upgrade anything else, which is kind of dumb. I understand why, but I don't like it. Assault rifle, I got my glory days. Assault rifle damage, I got 13. Well, I don't have anything for there and nothing for there. Perfect nearsighted, I cannot change that one, but you get the idea. Pistols is what I'm currently using. I got 10. I can replace it with 12 on pistol damage. Could increase the reload speed, change the talent or whatever. So that's the recalibration. Plus I can craft things on my own. And all the different weapons that I can craft here. Different muzzle attachments, accessories, mods of different types here. Once you've crafted these weapon things one time, they're magic. You can apply this large pouch to all of that whatever. So a lot of magic in this game. And with the player customizing, you can change however you want to look.
Been thinking about getting another tattoo.
Shut up. Nobody asked you. So yeah, I want to go in here, go to apparel, change my hat out. Let's say if I want to go full striker, go with that. And where's the striker on this one? There's no search on here, so no idea. Yeah, a striker shirt. JTF Outcast. That's for striker pants. And I'm sure there's a set of boots to go along with it. Wow, tennis shoes? Okay. So that's the striker clothing set. I'm not going to do that. I think I'm going to go back to, oh, there's my Santa Claus hat. Go back to, go to be a gangster and change out to my black tie hat. Park ranger, let's go cowboy. You know, I got a flowered shirt right there. I could do that if I wanted to. Whatever the hell that is. Yep. Let's go with the rider shirt. Let's go with my rider pants. We can make a cowboy. Tactical response, hyena. There we go. So we got our belt buckle with our beefalo looking I know it's not a B-flow, but close enough, damn it. I got some cowboy boots in here somewhere. Right there. Let me go for that cowboy look. So I got weapons. I could change out my weapons, and they would be okay. They wouldn't be great, but you know, it just depends on what you feel like doing. You can change your customization on this however you want to. Also, inside the base of operations here and in New York, there are, and I don't remember where the hell it is. Once you got everything unlocked in your base of operations, there is a mirror which you can go to and use in-store credits to buy and change your customization.
Good to
You
see
can
you.
buy some
I
blueprints.
can help you craft, but I'm out of supplies.
Get that. And lightweight marksman mag, we'll go ahead and grab that. Sometimes there's decent things in here. So now I can craft a new sniper rifle. And a new mod, which is this guy. Now when I craft it, it's magic, and I can always use it. Give you faster reload speed. Not a bad thing. Let's see here. There's a recalibration station here. Name NPCs, just chilling. Down here, got shooting range. And you can come in here and, like, say, this pistol. You know, I could change difficulty and actually run a little match here. I want to shoot at this target. It's symbolizing being a red character. Can change it to 35. $45 or $50. And you can practice to see what your weapon's actually doing. For body shots, head shots, things like that. Yeah, 1.4 mil. It shows your DPS, damage last hit. Pause, you can that was 796,000 damage. $796. So if you want to test your weapons and see what they're doing. And push them in different ranges and stuff too, you know. You can tell it which one you want. 5. 1.6 million DPS. 2.39 roughly. 3.18 because it was majority headshots. 3.9. Here, I had to reload. Let it run down and clear. So you can really sit here and test to see what kind of damage you're doing with your weapons. Got pop-ups. Got stationaries. You can throw grenades too if you want. And yeah. Cool shit. Reset skill cooldown. That's new. Damage self is new also. Why would you want to damage yourself? Well, some of the skill buffs and shit like that are going to activate whenever you've taken damage. Here. It always pays to explore. You never know what you're going to find. And explore the world. The developers have gone through and put a lot of shit in a lot of different places. So if you don't explore, you don't know what you're going to find. You can come in here and change your hair color, facial hair, neck tattoos, arm tattoos. For some reason, I don't know why I have tattoos. I should have them disabled. You can pay to get more if you want. I mean, I don't. And I shouldn't have any leg tattoos. But you can change your hair, facial hair, whatever you want. And for the most part, you can't change your gender, but you can change a lot of your basic stuff here. Want to change my hair color? Maybe it's too gray. Let's go with that. And then F to confirm changes. It's going to cost me 900 credits. And confirmed. So now I can update my new appearance. And if you have ivory keys, don't have a clue what the hell they are, yeah, you can open up those caches. And then get back over on this side. You actually have, if you're on a clan, then you can go to the your clan headquarters. I'm in Old and Slow, clan I created on day 1 of this game, and have 2 members. If I had more members, I could do more stuff, like actually have a vendor in here, weekly cache, no items found. I could move them to there. It would be nice to be able to place items in here and, hey, I found this really cool weapon. Here, would you like it? I'll put it in the clan stash. That would be nice. I don't think it works, but I think that would be nice.
Agent in need of backup.
That is annoying as shit. If you want that to stop, hit M for your map, SHD, either answer the call or open the on-call status. Select that, hit spacebar.
Backup request denied.
Denied, princess. Every time you log into the game, it's automatically turned off. So you've got to do that every time you log into the frickin' game. Okay, I'm getting the hell out of here. My coffee's done gone cold, and I'm ready to go get something to eat. Thanks for watching.